I'm glad you're here. On this channel, we simplify and break down all things medical. My name is Dr. Irene Oira. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we will be continuing from the previous video where we were talking about things you should never say to or questions you should never ask a pregnant woman. A very weird question. Isn't it too soon for another baby? This question in most instances just comes out very politely, but for someone who is not really in that shoe of being questioned, it might feel a bit intrusive. It might feel a bit awkward for the person who is being asked. And yeah, again, it also depends on the relationship that you have with that person. I hope that this time round it's going to be a baby girl or a baby boy. Mostly this question is asked to a person who has other baby, let's say 2 or more. Could be that the person has, for example, 2 girls. Then this time round, this woman is pregnant once again, or the lady has previously had 2 boys and is now currently pregnant. For the people that I have interacted with, this question is quite sensitive, especially because it's voiced out so randomly and in the most weirdest angle. Another very insensitive question is asking someone if she's still pregnant, and it mostly comes out like, "You're still pregnant? How far are we? Wow, when are you due?" This question of how far we are or when you are due, it's quite not offensive, but it also depends on the relationship that you have with this person. And also remember that this person is tired by the time you are asking the question. So for you to have reached to a point that you are also wondering if this if this woman is still pregnant, chances are she is also very tired of the journey. Another very insensitive comment is commenting on how tired the pregnant woman looks. Such a comment is very toxic, I must say, because by the time the woman looks tired, it means that she's tired. Another very common comment that we should refrain from is trying to predict if the woman is carrying a boy or a girl. In most instances, you will find people commenting about how your navel appears through the clothes when you're pregnant, how you are carrying high or low in this pregnancy, how you have pimples on your face, how dark the pregnancy has made you to be, the shape of the bum, so how round or how protruding the bum is, as they are trying to predict of you carrying a baby girl or baby boy. Another comment, especially earlier on in the pregnancy, is when someone asks if you're pregnant or it's a potty. If you're pregnant or you just have a big tummy. And some even get into advising you on minimizing the amount of porridge you're taking of late. Some even go to an extent of trying to fill your tummy. If at all the person is not pregnant, and then you voice out something like that, and maybe the person has been trying to get pregnant, that could be really offensive. Another very insensitive question is commenting on a person's nose. And this mostly comes out as, "Wow, your nose is getting bigger. Is it what I'm thinking?" You know, this comment is very light and could be hurting to some point. Another commenting on the weight of a person. Another one happens especially when you have shared with someone that you're pregnant, and then the best that the person has found to voice out is a very sensitive question like, "What has your husband said about the pregnancy. And what does your husband say about the pregnancy? Or what does person X say about the pregnancy? This question can be hurtful or not hurtful depending on the scenario. So if someone has shared with you that she is pregnant and does not look stressed, then you can voice out that question. But if this person is looking for a shoulder to lean on, or the pregnancy has come as a shock and she has decided to voice out, kindly refrain from asking such a question. Another very insensitive question is, are you done now? Especially if this woman has given birth to more than 2 other babies. Please don't ask such a question. Let's be very, very sensitive. Let's understand people and situations before voicing out some of the comments that are being voiced out there. Thank you so much for watching this video to this point. See you in the next video.